Okay, good day. And today we're back on the 8 TR7 V8, and latest edition is this fella here. I've got a nice Edelbrock, I don't know what type you call this filter, but I think it looks a lot better. I quite like this rather than the round pancake one. Now, I swapped this out with a friend, a chap called Adam, who's doing a Mark II Capri at the moment. He's putting a V8 in there, very nice it is too, and he quite liked the pancake filter, so I said, well, he has one of these. He knew I was after one of these, and he said, let's do a swap. So we did yesterday, but I still got to get the two straps for it. He's found the two straps which go over the top here to hold this on. At the moment it's just sort of held in by the gauze, as it were, there. But yeah, I quite like that indeed, and it sounds quite good too. Now, what I have to do is I have to replace the oil pressure switch, as mine is the blade is snapped off. So I've got a Land Rover one. The number is, I think that's the right one, STC4104 oil pressure switch. So I'm going to put that in today. I got this back from storage yesterday because I had to drop the TR7 Sprint down there, simply because it had, it's running fine. It's a little bit more tappety, if I may say, but due to my wife going through an illness, she's lost her license for a year at the moment. Well, she's surrendered it, because it's better surrender your license than lose it for medical conditions, according to DVLA. Now, she had a pacemaker fitted. Everything's okay, she's fine, and but yeah, she won't be able to drive, and she doesn't take a lot of convincing not to drive at any time, but in her defense, we're doing the right thing. So there's no point in me keeping the 7 Sprint up here, so I took it down to the storage place in Cornwall and swapped it for my 8. So I was going to get the 7 back because I miss driving the 7 as it is, but I thought, well, if I'm going to drive it through the winter, I may as well drive the 8, I think, because I'm starting to enjoy this. Now, I'm still waiting for the bulkhead bushing, which is supposed to go in onto the steering, because she's still solid there, so I need to sort that out. Anything else? I haven't really done anything with the fan. I haven't had any time to get the fan to work on the other speeds. I will do, I suppose, as it goes, but I'm just enjoying it at the moment. And let's get us started. How she sounds. Yeah, you can hear that induction a bit more. Around this side. And I think there's a bit more room around here now. Now, look how steady that engine is, it's lovely. What a lovely lump this is. What else to do? Remember I said I had a squealing fan belt. I renewed the fan belt, but she started squealing again. And what I had found, what I had to do, was I had to make some adjustments here, because I think the alternator was sitting slightly off whack with the pulleys. So I think even with this one I started to get a tiny little bit of shreds where I think it was starting to squeal as it wore in. So as you can see here, you might be able to see now, I'd actually adjusted this to bring this around slightly, which meant bringing this out. I just squared it up nicely, I think. And yeah, it's absolutely perfect now. It runs, temperature's quite nice on it. I've got the fan set up quite high there, Well, it's sitting about 100. Yeah, it's about 90 and it comes on. So the oil pressure switch is down in here. I'll get to that. I don't really want the engine to get too hot, but I got my hands in there. But I just thought I'd start it up. And there we are. So that's the update for the day. I've got the 8 back, the 7 Sprints in storage, and the Sprint for 7. Nothing else much to report, apart from that. Let me know what you think about the new filter. It's an Edelbrock sitting on Holly, but you know, all the same, I suppose. I think I quite like it. Alright, and yeah, any comments, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye now.